Hello lovely people, welcome to the channel. This is JediFro. So today's video is about my final thoughts on the Ayurvedic hair growth challenge. If you want to know if it is worth doing it, let's say you want to wait to the end to see how it is before you start, or you've not started and this is your first video, then you definitely have to keep on watching. So during the challenge, I was able to note down some things that I felt were necessary. So if you see me looking down, just know that I'm looking at my points. Okay. So let's talk about the whole experience about this challenge. First of all, before we get to my hair part, I want to say that this challenge was really amazing. The first thing is that it helped me build a steady and a consistent hair care regimen. I used to be afraid and lazy about washing my hair every single week, but because of this challenge I had to take time to plan my week and also fixing my wash day. Yeah, there have been some times that I wasn't able to do it that week, but then I made sure that I didn't skip any week, and no matter how long it took, I was able to do this 14 weeks straight. So the second thing is that this challenge was exciting for me. It was really exciting. Why? Because I had to do something new every week. It's not like I was repeating the same routine over and over again. I had to do something new every single week, and that excitement, I think that was one of the things that carried me through this challenge, and I loved it. The third thing I want to say about this challenge is that the fact that it helped me focus on the natural aspect of keeping my hair. Okay, not just going to wash my hair with just shampoo, conditioner, and then you are done. I had to incorporate a lot of powders. We had amla, we had cassia, we had hibiscus, we had fenugreek, we have moringa, we had aloe vera powder, we had bentonite clay, we had apple cider vinegar. So those things really, the fact that my hair was able to embrace its natural part at that moment, I felt like it was a good experience. And during this challenge, because one of the things that we had to do were to drink a lot of water, I stayed hydrated until maybe the time that I was fasting, that I couldn't drink water enough for the day, and I noticed that actually affected my hair, but I won't go into that, maybe in my next video. So the hydration part also helped my hair, and this challenge helped me to actually notice every single change in my hair. Like, I knew that these herbs, when I combined this herb, my hair loved it, and the ones that my hair was like, no, I don't like this one. Yeah, so I was able to build that relationship with my hair more during this 14 weeks. So that is the overall, my general thought about this 14 weeks Ayurvedic hair growth challenge. Okay, coming to my hair texture changed. Yes, that is one thing that I noticed during the first, I think it was week 6. My hair texture changed. I started noticing the curl of my hair. Initially, I used to think that I was in 3B, but this challenge helped me understand a lot of things can affect the structure and the texture of your hair, guys. Like, this challenge actually helped me notice that. Because someone made a comment in my in one of my videos telling me to add honey. I added honey, and after washing my hair was so soft, and my hair was the pattern, everything, my coil were really popping throughout the week. I styled my hair like twice that week, and the coil was just there. Like, so the texture of my hair really changed during this challenge. So let's talk about the split end. Before I started this challenge, I trimmed my hair, but along the line, I think week 5, I started noticing split ends a lot. But my first excuse was that I wasn't detangling my hair with comb, and a lot of my hair was really tangled at the root. I'm the type of person that always comb my hair every time I wash my hair, but during this time I wasn't able to comb my hair, so it was more like the length of my hair, they were just not the same. Some were just there, the tip was way lighter, and I decided not to trim my hair because at that time it was so serious that when I twist it would just come like that. I wanted to wait until the 14th week is over, then I can detangle my hair, comb my hair, and then trim my hair if necessary. But along the line, week 12, I started noticing that the split ends were disappearing because I added oil. When I added the oil, the hot oil treatment in week 7, I noticed that my hair loved that particular mixture. Let's talk about breakage. My hair didn't break a lot. Why? Because I noticed that the powders were not washing out completely. Guys, so I've been rinsing this hair. So whenever I spray maybe water or JediFro's leave-in spray on my hair, let's say the week that I use fenugreek for instance, and in the middle of the week I decide to spray the spray on my hair, my hair just feels like it's slippery, like that slippery nature of the fenugreek, because I had some leftover on my hair that I didn't even know. So that reduced the breakage. Because of some of the herbs that were really strengthening, we also added the hydrolyzed keratin protein to this challenge. It helped my hair a lot, guys. It really helped my hair a lot. My hair wasn't breaking like the way I was expecting it to break. I started keeping track of my hair from week 1, but I think along the way I missed it. But when I washed my hair from week 12, week 13, and week 14, the amount of shedding, they were really minimal, so minimal that I was even afraid of filming it, because I was like, this cannot be possible. Maybe when I'm done detangling my hair, I'll see. So the cons: number 1, the slight change in the color. Some people will not say that this is a con. Some people will say that they love this, but you have to notice something. We used a lot of powders, and this powder has a tendency of altering the color of your hair. That was one of the main reasons why I didn't want to add henna, because my first experience with henna with regards to the color of my hair, I didn't like it. So that's why I decided to substitute it with cassia. But then, if you don't mind, this might not be considered as a con, but for me, I really love my hair to be black as possible. For this video, even if I make a video, you will not be able to see it, but when I go under the sun, I'm able to say that the color of my hair is a little bit tinted towards brownish, hibiscus. Okay. So, but before I started this challenge, my hair was really black, but now the color has just shifted a little bit. So if you're using a lot of powders and you really don't want your hair to be changing colors, then you have to check some of the herbs to remove and substitute that with the ones that won't change the color of your hair. Then the second one is that the powders don't wash out, guys. And someone made a suggested in one of my video in the comment section that I should strain the powders. But because of the consistency I was hoping to get, I didn't want to add a lot of water that would allow it to strain. The amount of water that we add to this mask, to all the masks, it was almost impossible for me to actually strain it and remove all the powders, especially for fenugreek. Fenugreek doesn't leave my hair. The guy just sticks to the root of my hair, and no matter, and you know it's white. I think that is why I tend to notice it more. The other powders, like the amla, the color is not that visible. But for fenugreek and aloe vera powder, they are just there, and it didn't cause any discomfort to me because I end up styling my hair and everything is hidden. If you are the type of person that does the wash and go often, you will not want to have those things in your hair, or you have to take a lot of time in the shower trying to remove the powders. The third thing that I would say about this challenge that maybe some people might not find it interesting is the fact that you have to style your hair every week. You have to wash your hair every week. You have to style your hair every week. and you can't be on any protective style, like the one that you can't install any extension, because you have to wash your hair every week and you need to remove every braid. So for people that love to change their hairstyle all the time, you might not want to try this challenge, especially for that period of time. So what will I do differently if I am to do this challenge again? One is I would definitely mix the mask with oils anytime that I want to apply. I noticed that my hair loved the mixtures that I mixed with oil. And the second one is I am going to buy honey. I'm going to buy honey, and thanks to China, they have a lot of honey here, not just bee honey. They have a lot of flowers, locust honey, everything in China has honey. Everything in China has honey, I'm telling you guys. So it's actually quite accessible here, and I'm going to try to add more honey to my mixture. I'm going to leave the tea part the way it is, because the tea tends to change the color of my hair, but I love the feeling and how it makes my hair. I love the way it brings out those dirt and it calms my scalp. I'm just going to try and find a balance with that. So the last question is, was this worth it? Before I answer that, I would say the same way a lot of us like to try different products and see if it works with them. Some of the products we don't know what is in it, but then this is natural. Like, you can't go wrong with this. The only thing that can cause problem is if you are allergic to some of the herbs and you don't know, that will be a problem. But if you've tried these herbs and maybe once or twice, mixing them together, you won't go wrong with this. Yeah, okay, so I think it is worth it. I would definitely try it again. And this is my advice to people that are now trying herbs for their hair, more likely the Ayurvedic hair care. If you want to embark on Ayurvedic hair care, one of the advice I will give you is start with one herbs. If you are just going to be buying the herbs yourself, start with one. But if you are close to if you have JediFro deep conditioning mask, the hibiscus and moringa deep conditioning mask, that would be a start. Starting with just 1 tablespoon and then you work your way up. That would definitely help a lot. The last submission I want to make in this video is that people have a lot of misconception about using herbs on the hair, a lot of things. But the way I see it, we use herb for a lot of things. Sometimes when you get injured, even poison, the doctors advise you to go see a herbalist so that they can use herbs, nature, to cure you. So that means that everything that we need, I'm not disputing the fact that those products that are not natural, that they don't work, they do work. But then if there is a way that every part of me is linked to nature, then there should be a way for my hair to interact with nature. And the way my hair does that is by incorporating those herbs to my hair care regimen. I strongly believe that it helps a lot. And if you are not very familiar with these herbs, then you can buy the herbs that have already been mixed, because those ones, they have their right proportion. You can start with them, okay? Otherwise, I don't see anything wrong with incorporating herbs into your hair care regimen. So don't be scared. Don't be scared, especially when it comes to incorporating herbs in your or Ayurvedic powders in your hair care regimen. Don't be scared. Just give it a try. See what works for you. At the end of the day, our hair will all shed. We will still experience breakage one way or the other. Even if you don't do anything on your hair, you will still experience breakage. If you do something, you still experience breakage. So if you have the opportunity to shoot your shot, definitely go for it. Okay. So guys, that is everything I have for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.